There are a master and an apprentice.
Knick Nation, welcome to the Return of the Knicks podcast here on the Sports Jedi Network. Go New York, go New York, go. What's up, everyone? I am the Donald Water on BX Sports Jedi Kev. In tonight for this home and home series, we got Chef in the green room. He will be joining me shortly. The Knicks here tonight have a chance to split a home and home series against the Cleveland Cavaliers. They played last night where the Knicks won a comfortable game. Yesterday, the score indicates a little more close, 109-91, but it was much more than that. The Knicks showed us they imposed their will, of course, with good play there with Jalen Brunson with 19 points, Julian Randle as well with 19 points. But when it comes to a back-to-back and with some early part of the season, we have a first injury report for the New York Knicks. R.J. Barrett will not play tonight with some knee soreness. Let's get right into it, guys. Salute to everyone in the chat. I want to acknowledge the watch-along chat. Buddha Namaste. What is up, Buddha Namaste? And all the rest of the chat family that's joining us in a moment. Let's go right to it. Tonight's game, the money line might have changed a little bit. This was before R.J. Barrett's announcement of sitting down. Mr. Steve felt like, what is up? Let's go. Mr. Steve felt like, let's see how he's telling me. AI, unfortunately, the only way they win it all this year, maybe, Steve, maybe, but you know what? You speak to existence. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Let's go right into it. This is before RJ Barrett's injury, let's make a bet. The Knicks were favorite, 6-point favorite at a minus 225 on the money line. The over and under 209 points at a minus 110. Remember what I always tell you, ladies and gentlemen, bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck. Make that part. We had a play. We had yesterday Brianna and Jarvis. That was his handle. Hit the parlay. He had Mitchell Robinson over 7 points and Julius Randle under 21. Julius finished with 19, so he made some money on a parlay. That's what we like to do. We like to hear those stories of you guys being responsible on placing a wager and hitting those parlays, making a little extra money. So good luck on those who are going to put the wagers in and the parlays. I got the starting lineup tonight. For the Cavaliers, Isaac Okoro at the point guard, Donovan Mitchell, Max Strus, Dean Wade, and Evan Mobley. Caris LeVert will play, but will be coming off the bench. Now, for the New York Knicks here, with no RJ Barrett tonight, we got Jalen Brunson, Quentin Grimes. Josh Hart will make a start and in place for RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson, the man in the middle. What are we doing here tonight with Hart on the starting lineup? I know they're going to miss the impact that RJ Barrett's given us here in the first 4 games of the season. With Hart, continue to move the basketball, play your tough, gritty defense. Hopefully we have a first quarter where either Julius Randle gets going. Maybe he'll get a quick 12 points in the first quarter, get Dean Wade in some foul trouble, or Matt Strus, or even Jalen Brunson if he's starting to hit that mid-range floater. Again, I will go back to something. If it's not broken, don't fix. Continue with the floater game with Mitchell Robinson cleaning up or aggressively attacking the rim, where you could throw some big alley-oops to that and continue to work on that perimeter or that floater game with 2 there. As we say, hello to Chris. Chris, oh, good to see you, my fellow Bronx Knight. Salute, Chris Woodward, salute. Oh, it is great to see you. Thank you for joining us in the chat. I appreciate it. And Mr. Big Task at Hand. Good evening, Mr. Big Task at Hand. And we're going to say hello to the Big G. G Money in the house. The Big G in the building. Salute to you, Gideon. Great to see you there. Now, let's take care of our business. We know we can't look ahead on this in-season tournament game on Friday. We have to take care of business at Madison Square Garden. And again, protect your home court. Continue the early pace there with the pick and roll. Mitch Robinson playing some good pick and roll defense. Also with the floater game with Brunson quickly had a phenomenal fourth quarter of last night's game. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed to see Quickly getting better. You know how I always say that Quickly's going to have one of those seasons whenever an NBA player or any professional wants to get that generational changing money, they go above and beyond. I mean, they're all talented, but that extra motivation to make that generational type of money, I think Quickly is going to have a phenomenal near borderline NBA season here. Near borderline all-star. I'm not saying he's going to be an all-star, but that borderline, like if the third person or fourth person were to not be reserved, Quickly's right there for consideration. You saw he was almost 6th man of the year last year. I think he's going to take a better step as well. So we're waiting now to start the tip-off. You still got about 6 minutes to go get your snacks, get your beverage, get ready for the watch along. Again, Chef Dan is in the green room. He'll be coming on. Once he's ready to go there. Of course, we'll call the play-by-play and watch along. We want to hear your thoughts, what you see on the court, what is aggravating you from Tom Thibodeau. What would you like to see Julius Randle do? Should have passed, should have played. That's what the program is about. We're watching along together. We're interacting, reacting, and giving you the play-by-play for all our friends and family that are not in the New York metropolitan area and don't have the DirecTV ticket or don't have the NBA League Pass. We'll talk about it. You can hear what's going on and watch along. We have a live AI scoreboard that will give you the score, the update. As we say, saludo to Jose Melo is in the building. Jose Melo, J Boogie, salute with 3 capital S. Let's salute a Rick fan in the chat. Mr. J Boogie, thank you for the honor and the privilege for being here in the chat. Good evening, my friend. Let's sweep that. And let's, of course, the target is always hit that like button. Absolutely. Big task. We got no Donovan Mitchell. I didn't see he was out. Is he out? I saw Karis LeVert is in, no RJ Barrett, not in. Huh. We'll find out. Either way, no Barrett. If there is no Mitchell, hey, you could say not a wash, but interesting how where the offense come for Cavaliers, because they were very one-dimensional with Donovan Mitchell yesterday. I felt that. I know that early part, Matt Strutz and Nang came in and shot some three ball, and I was like, uh-oh. I thought they were going to get extremely hot from the three, but the Knicks managed to quiet that down. Good adjustment in the second half. Oh, no Donovan Mitchell on the Knicks. Oh, I got you. Well, okay. I thought he wasn't going to play. There's a lot of talks that the Knicks are not interested. Unless if they're playing possum or they're playing coy with no interest in Donovan Mitchell. So they don't seem exactly too overzealous or thirsty to bring a Donovan Mitchell from a Cavaliers if they're willing to move him, or other teams around the league to try to block the Knicks from getting Donovan Mitchell. Maybe that's coy and say they're not really interested. You never know when these organizations, Neon Rose rarely speaks. I know that Charles Barkley made a fool of himself saying to go get Karl Anthony Towns. Nonsense. I want nothing, no part of that. I'd rather have Mitch Robinson with his pick and roll defense. I know he's limited offensively, but I need the defense. Defense wins championship. I know we don't have that transcendent star, but damn. That's a conversation for another day. I didn't want to stir that up. We still got 3 minutes to go as they warming up here before we get the watch along going in. Again, those that are watching along for the very first time, we have the scoreboard there. The scoreboard is a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds always ahead of us. It'll give you the exact score, who has possession, who doesn't. Chef Dan will join us once he's available. He's in the green room. Once he gets situated, he's ready to go. He'll join us. You know how we do it. We do either one man or two man play by play when we're split. But we've been doing this now for 3 years now, and we thank you guys for the support and the watch along chat. You are phenomenal for all the likes, all the love that we get here. We appreciate every one of you. We really appreciate it. NB, you think NB is the missing piece? I kind of would like to see if NB comes, it has to be this season. I don't want him next year or the year beyond. I think he's going to start breaking down. But then you're like, Jedi, you don't want no one on this team. No, I do. But we got to. I would like to get a up and coming star who's about to get his second NBA contract. Not his first one. His first one is his rookie deal. After his rookie deal is expired and he's ready to get paid, that's when I want that kind of player. I don't want a guy who's been there with 2 contracts, going to his third one. I kind of see like that's not gonna age well. That's just my opinion. Again, you could totally disagree, and I agree. And you know what? I can understand where you disagree with me on that. Like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna give you an example. I'm not saying I want him though. Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards hasn't got paid or haven't gotten extended quite yet. That's the type of player I want to go get. Like in that type of landscape in his NBA career. Embiid is great, but it's going to cost us so much money. It's going to hurt the cap. But you know what? As Knicks fans, we just want to win a title. I agree with you. I want to win a title. Luka Doncic has paid ready, but he's just starting into his contract. That's another one, a name that you could think about to bring to a Knicks. Luka. The Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, I'm in the Embiid phase as well. If Devin Booker has to be sooner, then the more years go by, the more I'm worried about the breakdown on his shooting. As we got Chef Dan in the building.
Salute. Give me one moment. I got to get things situated here behind the scenes, but I'm still here. I hear you talking, man. I hear you talking trade proposals and what's up, man? What's going on?
No, give me some examples there. When that with certain players, right? Because one wonderful chat was brought up that Donovan Mitchell is out of the Knicks realm, out of the question, and there was reports that Donovan is not going to get the Knicks over the top, which you could agree, disagree. That's a whole nother podcast. But I'm saying maybe the Knicks are playing coy. And that's when we got into the whole rabbit hole of speaking about the different teams, the different players, and Joel Embiid might be the missing piece. I would like Joel Embiid on his team. Again, I'm not saying no, but it has to happen this year or the beginning of this summer. But next year, with another whole NBA season, it's getting a little too late with the way he breaks down. I'm afraid that he might come in here and have a hip injury or something that's not going to be Joel Embiid that we saw from Philadelphia, where he could really wreck a game. And then we started bringing about other games. I want to get a player that is coming ready into either just sign his out of his rookie contract into his NBA contract, or ready to sign the second one, like an Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic. He's young, where there's still more meat on the bone when it comes to the Knicks. That's all. That's all. And
No,
that's a whole other popcorn.
Right. You're absolutely right. If anything, what you guys want to harpen back to is not Donovan Mitchell, the player himself, but look to the contract situation. He was leaving after he signed his first deal and had 2 years left on the deal. That means that Cleveland has opportunity to negotiate into that second deal where you have essentially that player for at least 4 years.
Right. As we say hello to Melvin Smith.
Salute to Melvin Smith in the building. Thank you so much for joining us. What I was saying is what you want is essentially all right, you're trading for a guy out, and he's going to be in, right? You know he's going to be on the team. You know he's going to have some aspects of control, but you still want to garner some team control yourself.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And again, we want to win. At the end of the day, everyone here that's spending their time watching this team and investing and rooting interest wants them to win. I mean, I don't think there's not even one Knicks fan that just don't want to see them lose. Everybody wants to hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy. We all do, trust me. But sometimes, maybe that's what business is business. Maybe we see this business on a different, and that's what makes us an individual. We agree to disagree, and we see certain players in a certain light, that aspect. And that's what is fun. That's why that's why there's so many different pods, and we can have this conversation. This is why I enjoy about doing streams and talking about sports. Period, is the different endless of possibilities. I'll bring it back to the when it comes to the universe of Marvel and DC. So many multiverse of reality, so many multiverse, and us as Knicks fans, we want to try to jump on that multiverse of string of which players it's going to help us win the Larry O'Brien trophy. And at the end of the day, is to get the damn Larry O'Brien trophy so we could go see each other in the damn parade finally, instead of watching each other on the stream,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to lie. The day the Knicks host the championship parade, I got
we're there
going on that day, but the parade.
Even that American Express card is coming out quickly for that JetBlue ticket and room down in Manhattan.
Jedi.
You better, you believe it.
Jedi, truth be told, that might take so long. The minute the final buzzer scores, I might rent a car just to come get you. I'm gonna rent a car.
Me, that ticket.
You gonna call
me? That ticket will be ready.
You gonna call me in the middle of the night? You still driving? You know I'm still driving.
Yeah, we can only wait. We got a few minutes here before the tip off here, so we still got a chance to get snacks. Don't forget, we thanks everyone that's joining us. Thanks for everyone that said hello in the chat. We appreciate everyone watching along with us again. We really so much appreciate everyone here, and continue the conversation going in the chat and across your social platforms. Follow us if you haven't followed us. Subscribe. We really appreciate it. We're trying to grow this here. We're trying to get a 15,000, right? Maybe before the season ends, the NBA season. Let's go with 15K. Between the wrestling and the hockey and the basketball and all the other and the football, we definitely want to grow to 15K and beyond. So we're not limiting ourselves. We want to get there. We have a goal, and we're counting on everyone to spread the word of what we're doing here. Listen, we do this for the love of this sports, of all the entertainment or the watch along, and we thank you.
It's all for the love, baby. It's all for the love.
And Steve was at the 77 parade. I was at the 94 Ranger parade because I had to work in 253 Broadway across the street from the mayor's office. I was at that. That was a fun time. I was hoping the Knicks was going to be there. Be honest with you, I was excited. That was a wonderful year.
Remember that, I still remember that book. That book that who was it? What's his name? Chris. I forgot the journalist's name, but he just recently wrote a book about 2-3 years ago about the Knicks in the 90s and just about about what they went through. And I'm like, damn, son, that's why I'm here, man. That's why I'm here.
That was fun. That
And
only
this
yeah,
is
that was
fun
my final year of high school. Oh, that was phenomenal.
and this is fun too. The Knicks right now, like, believe it or not, there's another reason why I'm not in a rush to trade for the next star. It's because I think the Knicks have to first prove that they're a perennial playoff team. And I don't mean prove it in the sense of like you got to go 5 times and then trade for the star. That's ridiculous. But can you make it 2 years in a row?
Show some continuity there. I mean,
Yes.
2 out of 3 years is not 2 out of 3 years is not bad either, but I know what you mean. Compared to what we were seeing before.
It's got to be consistent. Because then that
yes, but
here's the crazy part. Like that, like the year off lets you know once you don't make it, that truly lets you know how far away you are. So now after making it back another year, the true test is like, all right, now can we make the climb again? That's the true like I think the truest test of any roster isn't really, oh, are you guaranteed a built roster for a championship? It's, can you give yourself consistently a chance?
But you got to be basketball as they're introducing the starting lineups here for the Cavaliers with Mobley at center and stuff. What the problem with this NBA, the problem is being in a playoff consistent time and time again, Chef. Like the way you were talking about, you end up staying in NBA purgatory where you really can't get a real good impactful player unless because this is where you have to trust your scouting and find a diamond in the rough. Can you pick at number 13 and number 8 and find the Curry, find the Antetokounmpo at those picks? And the Knicks haven't showed us that they could, people are still debating the number 3rd pick overall with Barrett, if that was a good pick for the Knicks to pick or not. But let me ask you this question, guys. Other than what RJ's giving us, anyone after RJ selected in that draft class, is they having a better season than RJ with the availability on the floor, the age, and the consistency? I don't think no.
Yeah.
So really did they really mess up that draft
of that class, and then you give Garland a chance, but then after that, it's like not really. And Garland's a point guard, so you kind of have to you because he has the ball in his hand so much.
And the Cavaliers finally got to postseason last year. It's not like Garland changed that franchise, and Barrett has helped with we could debate this as they're about to give the Knicks starting lineup here. So, and we could debate this over and over, but Barrett was giving us Zion can't stay really healthy, though I like Zion Williamson a lot, but he hasn't gotten healthy, he hasn't transcended the Pelicans. Morant, yes, he might be the one better player out of all of that, but he's having a lot of off-field issues, immaturity, and shenanigans where he would have been killed out of the league in New York if he would have done half of the stuff.
Don't even. Yeah, I was just about to say it. Give me a minute. Oh my God.
So at the end of the day, we got the right guy. I'm on that draft. If revisionist history, we kind of got the right guy, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. He might not be that. It was just the Knicks' luck of the draw that year to be 3rd and didn't get to, where there was your top, where there was and again, we go to that draft when it was LeBron, Mazarov, and then we had Carmelo Anthony. I wish we had players like that, but we didn't have that type of player there. But he was good. I'm okay with Barrett. I mean, I know he could grow. As Tom Thibodeau is introduced as the head coach here, and is ready to play ball. I'm ready to play basketball here tonight. I'm working for the Knicks to sweep this doubleheader tonight. And, of course, and then after that, go one game over 500, the early part of the season, as we head out to Milwaukee and start our first game of the in-season tournament for this Friday night. That's gonna look wild. That's gonna be fun. I hope it looks something exciting. I hope the crowd brings it for that in-season tournament for all the games. I'm excited to see how that's going to look out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's if anything, like because it's also part of the regular season, you have no choice but to count it as momentum. And I think at the end of the day, like I know people made a big deal about it, but competitors are competitors. I think if you give any one of these guys when they were drafted, they said they love competing, right? That if you give them any competition, they're gonna win it in. Even checkers, you play them in checkers, they're gonna try and beat you 10 times out of 10. If everyone's off that vibe, then they prove it.
Ooh, so another change in the lineup is as Okoro, Niang, Mobley, Mitchell, and Strus. So Wade not in the lineup. They put Niang. So they want to go with some shooters to open up the floor there to space it with Mobley in the middle. So I am going to be a couple about 30 seconds or over close to 45 seconds behind when we stream this year. The ticker's always ahead of us. So you're going to see kind of the results. That's why at the 2-minute mark, we removed the scoreboard so we don't have any spoilers of the close game. Yes. There we go. Tip-off won by the Cavaliers. As Mitchell, Cavaliers in their white uniform going from left to right. Knicks are in the city blue. Niang kicks it back out to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell tried alley-oop, blocked there by the Knicks. Good defense there. And here comes the turnover. Here's Randall. Randall driving. Now he looks to spin. Niang blocks it away, but he keeps the dribble. Gets it out to Hart. Hart thought about the three. Hart now gives it back to Randall. Randall now driving. Niang flopped, and they call the foul. Wow. No, not a lot of contact. Niang, he's on Broadway and wants to win the Tony Award as he gets that one. Huh. So here's Strutz here. Both teams with turnover. Here's a bounce pass. That's an offensive foul. So now this referees, they want to make themselves part of the show there. And this one is the guy that lives in Miami. This referee always calls a lot of stupid fouls since last year. I know I Googled him. He lives in the Fort Lauderdale area. Keep an eye on him with his shenanigans.
We know you now.
Here's Brunson. He's the one with the fade, with the high fade. Here's Brunson. Brunson now gives it here to Hart. Hart grabs it out. Grimes for three, and he comes off the mark. Mitchell Robinson had a hand on it. All right, Okoro comes up with it. Okoro passes to Mitchell. Mitchell drive, and he got it. So he got into the scoring board as now we get some scoring finally. 2-0. All right, so Grimes now back to Randall. Randall looking for Brunson. Brunson dangerous there. Now back to Randall. Randall now lose the basketball. Randall now he's going to pull up for three, and that's off the mark. Mitchell Robinson, good box out there by Mobley. Mobley bringing the basketball up. Mobley handling one-on-one with Mitchell Robinson. Driving, stops, turns, kicks it out. Mitchell for three. He nails it. So he's on point here for the start of the game there. Give Mobley a assist. Again, if Mobley wants to go one-on-one with the dribble against Mitchell Robinson, go ahead all day because I trust my big man to defend that. Here's Randall. Here's Grimes from the curl three, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Hart. Hart now, very good rebounder. Here's Randall now, thought about the three. Now he's going to take away straightaway three, and that's off the mark. Randall is ice cold to start. 0 for 4 here to start. Here's Mobley again, putting it on the floor, going at it. Block, got a piece of it. Again, he wants to put the ball on the floor against Mitch all day. Here's Grimes. Grimes, Euro step. It's good. So Optimus Grimes gets in the scoring board, and the Knicks rail 5-2. Here's Strutz. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell now against the high screen. Driving, kicks out to Strutz. Now Okoro for three, and that's off the mark. Short rebound by Mitchell Robinson, who cleans it up. Mr. Darnell Davis in the chat. Salute, my friend. Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson keeps his dribble. Brunson elbow jumper, and that misses. Beautiful crossover, but couldn't hit it. Here's Niang with the rebound. Niang tries to push this one to Mobley. Mobley kicks out. Catch and shoot for Roots, misses. Rebound by Grimes. So 9-10 here left in the first quarter. Now Randall wants to feature, and there's a foul on the entry pass. And Niang picks up the first. So the Knicks will inbound here. Grimes will inbound to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson put it on the floor. Mitchell Robinson going in, and he got a piece of it, but he followed up and he got it. So Mitchell Robinson giving them that same energy back to Mobley. I like that little back and forth challenge accepted here. Here's Strutz. Strutz kicks it out here. Back over to Mobley. Now Strutz around the curl. Now he's driving. Layup. And he misses. Now Mobley with the rebound kicks it back out. Here's Nang straight away. And he clanks it in front of the rim. That's short. Here's Grimes. Grimes now. Grimes being double teamed, but he keeps the dribble. Now he kicks it out to Randall. 14 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson now. 10 on the shot clock. Brunson driving. And we get a whistle. We're going to say illegal defense. So we get a technical free throw coming up. As the Knicks trail 5-4, but we get a technical free throw here. Brunson will shoot it. And Brunson hits it. We're all even at 5 with 8:23 left in the first quarter. All right, they'll inbound the ball here to Mitchell. Now here's Grimes. Grimes down the screen, guarded by Donovan Mitchell. Now Randall with the ball, gives it to Brunson. Brunson get contact, and that's Niang's second quick foul there. You're trying to fight over the screen there. So 2 foul. And that's good. You send Niang off the bench. You send him to the bench where you take another shooter, sniper out there, out for – no, they're keeping him in there. So his second foul, they're keeping him. They allow him to play there. Here's Randall. Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson double team. And he tried to get a cutting Mitchell Robinson through his hands. That's a turnover. Put a little too much mustard on that pass. So with the 8-minute mark, we're all even at 5. Niang back over to Strutz. Strutz give it over to Mobley. Mobley trying to get a give and go to Niang. Niang and Mitchell knocks it off, but Niang kept the ball. Spins, kicked it out. Mitchell thought about the 3. It's back. Good defense by Grimes. Turn it around. Jumper. And that misses. Good job by Grimes. Good defense there. Great defense there. Here's Randall. Brunson now. Brunson on the right side. Brunson driving. Brunson cutting. And Mitchell Robinson misses the dunk. But Hart, no. Now here comes the other way. Here comes Strutz. And he lost it. Butterfingers. So he's been eating a lot of Butterfingers because he came and he turns over the basketball. Knicks will have it. 7:30 mark, all even at 5. As the Knicks would inbound the ball here, they'll get a new shot clock because they had possession. Man, I love that. That was look at Grimes playing some good defense. I appreciate that. Here we go. As the Knicks inbound here, Brunson to Randall. Randall with Niang with 2 fouls. Now, but holding the basketball, though. Niang getting a little aggressive, frisky there. Randall now backing in. Stops, turn around, pivot, and he gets it right back here. 9 on the shot clock. Randall, come on. He's so indecisive here. 4 on the shot clock. Hart, baseline, turns. 4-away jumper, tough shot, and flips the rim. Mitchell Robinson had it. Mitchell keeps it up to Brunson. Saves it. Good hustle. Here's Randall again. Oh, here we go. Here's Randall with the basketball. Here's Brunson for 3. And that's off the mark. Fight for the rebound, and there'll be a loose ball foul right there. Mitchell Robinson inserting himself, acting like the big Mitch that he is, the Cookie Monster, swiping away some rebounds as there's time on the floor, all even at 5-5 in barn burner. Right now, Chef, we're seeing Mitchell Robinson becoming a monster down low defensively with the rebounding and swiping some balls, and Quentin Grimes up to the task and playing some good defense. But Randall, he's hesitating. He's got Niang with 2 fouls. Attack. What are we waiting for? Why is he waiting for the defender to adjust? You make the defender uncomfortable. I mean, is he eating too many Snicker bars? I mean, come on. Is it the Skechers that are not letting him move? They're getting stuck. I mean, what's going on, Randall? Chef Dan he's muted, but he's laughing his butt off. I cracked the chef. Ladies and gentlemen, this is real passionate laughter. Yes, indeed. We have cracked the chef with genuine laughter with the sketcher remark. I mean, come on. Maybe he should switch to some strawberries. Maybe they help him. I heard that Randall when he wanted Nikes, but Nike said, here, watch the video instead. The movie that they made with the Nike movie with Ben Affleck and the other one and Damon. It's the closest you're going to be with Nike.
I mean, he already had a deal with Nike, I believe.
So, yeah, and they said nah.
They said nah. I mean, but now he's in New York. I mean, hey, he gets his own sketches. But the funny part is he's not even the only one that signed with Skechers. I think Joel Embiid did as well.
Oh boy, he's coming to the Knicks now.
Nah,
got Skechers. The Sketcher boys.
No, don't do that.
I'm just trolling. All right, let's go. We get back from the action here. And his son is in the front row. Speaking of Randall's son, he's there. I see him. Cool. As Hartwood inbound here to Brunson. Hopefully he has a good night. Whenever his son is on the court, he plays pretty well. Here's Randall with Niang. Now he's driving. Stops, turn around, fall away, and he hits it. Julius Randle. Hopefully he gets going here. So Knicks take the lead here, 7-5, halfway through the quarter. As Max Roots now tries to find Mobley. Mobley kicks it out to Okoro. Okoro now kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell driving. Mitchell and puts up and misses. Rebound. So then go Grimes fighting over the screens and sticking with him. Nice move here. Here's Randall. Now Randall working on it. Randall step away, jumps in the air, and lucky there that Brunson got it. He almost walked there. Here's Brunson driving. Brunson gets some position, and he gets the floater. That's what Brunson does. Get the position, get in front, and he comes up with that on the dime with the floater. Love it. That's what they need to do more of the Knicks here. So, again, Cavaliers have been over 4.5 minutes without a bucket. Who they go to here? Mitchell for 3. And that's good. So they break that drought, and Mitchell shoots the 3.
Tell me if you – oh, man. I should have said to check his foot. I think that was a 2.
Oh, I didn't look at that. I'm make sure they're going to timeout. They'll look at that. Oh, I didn't see the referee signal that they're going to review it. Here's Grimes. Grimes back over to Randall. Randall on the right side of the court, working again with Niang. Niang with the 2 fouls, driving, stops, baseline, and he hits the, again, back-to-back jumper there by Randall. 11-8. Tyrese LeVert has not checked in yet. So Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell now stops shaking bacon. He steps back and he knocks it down and had Randall with the Skechers sketching around on the court. We're all even at 11. Here's Brunson. Brunson bounce pass here to Julius Randle. Julius Randle got it back to the basket. Again, holding the basketball in the end. He's driving, forces, and he misses baseline. Here comes Mitchell. Sends it out in there to Strutz. Back over to Matt Strutz. Down Niang. Niang holds it. Here's Mitchell breaking layup, and he flips it up and in. Mitchell is feeling it right here. Gives the Cavaliers a 2-point lead, 13-11. So here's Hart. Hart now with the basketball. Kicks it out to Randall. Randall now holding the basketball. Now Brunson thought about the three. Now Brunson now picks up his dribble. Brunson now getting harassed. Brunson stops Randall. Shot clock at 6. Randall holding the basketball. Here's Hart. Catch and shoot 3, and it's good. 3-pointer. Josh Hart. Give Randall an assist there. Knicks back up by 1 with 4 minutes left in the quarter. Here's Stroops with the basketball. Mobley. High post here. Mitchell backs up a little bit. Now putting the ball on the floor. Puts up jumper. Misses. I'll take that all day. Here comes Brunson. Brunson bounced past the Hart. They're moving. Back over to Grimes. Grimes thought about the transition. He stops for 3. And that's what Mitchell Robinson had it in his hands. After the loose ball, Niang comes up with it. And we get a whistle. We get a timeout on the floor by the Cavaliers. Bickerstaff looks upset on something there. That was a nice move by Donovan Mitchell there. A little street ball action there with that sidestep with the flip up to the basket.
Yeah.
Lamario. Hello, Lamario. You got to tell me these things way ahead of time. Once the stream starts, I can't send the stream out. Lamario. All right, we have a timeout on the floor, Chef Dan. I'm waiting for my knee brace to get here. Amazon, deliver it, please. Because yes. Mr. Johnny Davis, our number 1 draft pick. All right, we're waiting. We're waiting for.
I like the fact that Randall got more decisive, but the Knicks, man, one thing I'm worried about is because this RJ's not here.
Yeah, that could be too.
Crazy. Like, because RJ's not here, it sounds crazy what I'm about to say, but I think this needs to be a Quentin Grimes and Dante DiVincenzo game.
No, I agree with you. Pick up at least. Here's the one thing, Chef. Agree with me or disagree. They need to get 22 points from. I'm not saying 11-11, but give me something where Grimes gives me 8 and DiVincenzo 14, or vice versa, or anywhere they can get 22 points out of those two. I think that picks up for the RJ Barrett slack.
Here's the crazy part. I think he might be averaging like 23, 25. So they got to bump that up to like 25.
I was trying to be a little realistic, or at least I know not have them go above and beyond their means.
I know. Welcome to the NBA.
Yeah. Mr. Tim Smith got to stop switching screens. Cavs want dominant Mitchell on Randall matchup. Oh, especially after what we saw Quentin Grimes doing defensively, and we did a little bit of it yesterday. Thank you, Mr. Tim Smith. Always great to see you, sir. Mitchell's going to sit. I think they're going to switch LeVert with Mitchell to keep that fertility, scoring and firepower out there. Let's see if yep, LeVert is in there. Tristan Thompson, the bosom buddy, is out there. Thompson, now he's bullying it in, and he fumbles the basketball and stolen by the Knicks here. Good job by DiVincenzo. We have a pickpocket on 8th Avenue. Here's Randall, DiVincenzo now. DiVincenzo behind the back. DiVincenzo stops, kicks it out to Hartenstein, the hammer, bounce door to Randall. Randall, Charles Smith Memorial. Now he turns around and he misses. Boy, they're channeling Charles Smith tonight. Ugh. Here's Porter, Wade, LeVert now. LeVert back in again. LeVert goes it up, and he comes short. Loose ball. We get a whistle. Loose ball foul on Hartenstein. It's a lot of Porters in the NBA. You got Craig Porter, Kevin Porter, A lot of Porters. It's like the Schmitz of the NBA
Mm-hmm.
and the Rodriguez. All right, Levert's gonna inbound here to Thompson. Thompson trying to get it back to Levert. Levert now has it. Vincenzo working on him. He's a high screen. Gives it pick and roll here to, and here's Thompson. Thompson with a little floater and gets it. It wasn't so pretty, but effective. Cavaliers with a 1-point lead. 2:30 minutes. 2.5 minutes here left. Here's Brunson. Brunson stops on the dime, kicks it out to Quickly. Emmanuel Quickly now, quick step. And, good job by Wade. Knocked it off. 7 on the shot clock. They were trying to get that bounce pass there to Harkenstein. Good defense there in the passing lane. 7 on the shot clock. Knicks would inbound the ball. Here's DiVincenzo inbound. Finds Brunson here. Brunson backboard. Bounce pass on Randall. Randall again. Randall turns up, puts it up. No good. Harkenstein, the hammer. They're going to say above the cylinder.
No.
We saw that last night. That's a makeup call. And the fans are saying, oh, Owen. Ooh. They disallowed that basket. Again, that referee, I'm telling you, here's Levert. Levert driving. Levert stops, turns, kicks it out of Wade. Wade, 8 on the shot clock. Porter Jr., 6 on the shot clock. Porter Jr. bounce pass here. Thompson, and he throws it up and misses. Rebound by Quickly. Agent Super Argo in the chat. What's going on? Ask Quickly now.
Ooh, Agent.
Quickly, double team here. He stops. Porter bumps him, and he got him there, so he'll get some free throws. Quickly just used his veteran sappiness there to get that foul on the near fight. Yeah, that referee. Here's Emmanuel Quickly to the line. He misses the free throw. Rattles that, uncharacteristic of Quick. Hart will come in and Randall will get a breather. Emmanuel Quickly has a chance to tie the game here. He has another free throw. He's trying to go 1 of 2 from the line. Knicks trail 15-14 with 1:43 left in the first quarter. This is the second game of a back-to-back home and home series. And he hits the free throw. We're all leaving at 15. All right, here's Kevin Porter. Back over to Caris Levert. Levert working, owning, ready to pick up his dribble here as they move. Now here's Levert. Levert stops in the spin, and he hit it. He got DiVincenzo in the air and made that adjustment. So Cavaliers with a 2-point lead. Here comes Brunson now. Brunson working on Kevin Porter Jr. He's trying to get the high screen, but he keeps his dribble on Porter, driving in the paint, puts up and misses. Nice floater, but misses. Here comes Wade with the rebound. They want to push here. Here's Strutz. Max Strutz here to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. spins, turns around, puts it up, and nice move there by Kevin Porter. Actually, his name is Kevin. No, he's not Kevin Porter. His name is Porter. Greg Porter. Here's Brunson. Brunson gets the step, and he gets the foul, counted and 1. Jalen Brunson. Talk to him, Brunson.
He made him lean one way, went the other.
Lean back. Lean back. I hear a fan yelling at Harkenstein there. But Brunson, he hits it. Knicks draw by 1. Here's Porter, Craig Porter, not Kevin, Craig. Now here's Strutz. Thompson, back to Strutz, and he got fouled. But not a good one there. God, these officials. It was on Brunson who just tapped him, but it's still a foul. So this is a three-shot foul for Strutz here. Yes, please hit that like button. Really appreciate it. We need the like button to be so we could get on top of the algorithm and let people know that we have a mixed watch along here. As the first free throw goes down, Cavaliers would extend to their lead here. And he hits two. He's 2 of 2. He has one more free throw coming up. It is a three-shot foul here. McBride will come in for 39 seconds. Well, of course, with Barrett not playing, you're going to have to dip into that rotation. So McBride. And, of course, he hits all three and complete the three field goal, 3 foul shots here, and it's 22-18. Quickly with the basketball. Quickly, DiVincenzo slicing and dicing. Give quickly an assist there. Good lead there. Good cut. Bounce pass there. I want to see that more by the Knicks here, especially with the second unit. That's smart high Q basketball. All right, so we got a 6 difference between shot clock and game clock here. And then it's got no fouls to give here. Here's Strutz trying to fight over a screen with Josh Hart there. All right, bounce pass here to Porter. Porter now goes strong, and that's going to bail him out with a foul there. He will go to the line. He got hit in the head. He did get a little bit hit there. I think it's on Harkenstein. Chef, he doesn't look 6'2". He looks like 6'4". Doesn't look like a 6'2" guard. He looks taller than what his bio said.
He looks like a 6'4" guard.
He hits the first free throw here, 63-20. This kid looks like he's going to be a solid NBA pro. I don't know if he'll be any all-star or anything, but he's like he's going to be a really good, solid pro.
Yep.
I don't know. I something in him. It's just. And he hit it. 24-20. Hart thought about it. Hart now driving. Hart put up the floater at the buzzer. It's good. It counts. At the end of the first quarter, the Knicks trail 24-22. Good job by Hart recognizing and letting that floater go. It will count because it looked perfect there. And yes, it will count. And good job there. So we're down by 4. I mean, down by 2. I mean, it looks like the Knicks have an answer when Mitchell Robinson is on the floor. He's an impact grind early part. Randall got to get going. I mean, he started getting Henderson back-to-back with the fadeaway. But no way that you had Max Strutz with 2 fouls early in the first quarter and didn't get to pick up that third foul. That's the only disappointment I'm going to go at it on that first quarter. But other than that, you know what? It's a back and forth on a back-to-back night. It's a competitive game. That's why I can't. I'll be a little bit too much of a fan if I say they could have been better or how they play like dog crap. No, it's a back-to-back. It is what it is. It's a game of runs. They just got to make the right adjustments. And I like the second unit. The second unit with DiVincenzo cutting, with quickly finding that, and they're going to get some easy opportunities, capitalize on it. Let's see how they do in the second quarter here.
Sorry, that pumpkin biscuit's really good. You're absolutely right. This is the second night of a back-to-back with the same team, so you know they're not going to play you the same. If anything, it feels like a continuation from last night, and they've gotten their wits together. I don't know how else to say it. It's not a continuation from last night, but more so in a way like they remember last night.
Right.
And so in a case like, and we've been there before now because we've seen it with this very same team. Playoff series, they're not going to play you the same every game.
Right. Right. For instance, no LeVert. I thought LeVert gave them a little bit of a spunk, but you could take LeVert out of the game. So I'm not too concerned with LeVert being such a great impact.
No, but it is concerning in the sense that you have to remember, because RJ's not there, whatever points that Levert's giving you, RJ's not going to be able to negate that. So someone else has to.
Right. That's true. All right, we're waiting. We'll wait here. Then we'll get the second quarter, and of course, I got to go see if my knee brace came finally because my I'm in pain. I got to put some support on this Lee.
So DiVincenzo bringing the ball up the court, gets it to quickly, jab stepping. Now pocket pass to Hartenstein to a cutting DiVincenzo with the dunk, able to tie things up here. 11:40 left in the first half. 24 tied. Mitchell with the ball, spinning, defended by DiVincenzo, driving, and Mitchell got fouled by DiVincenzo. Mitchell hits the first free throw. Cavaliers back up by 1, 25-24. (26-24) as McBride gets it over to quickly to Hart. Now to DiVincenzo for 3. It's off the mark. Hartenstein gets offensive rebound. DiVincenzo over to Hart. Hart driving now, spinning. Hart got stripped. Still Knicks ball here, 6 to shoot. 11:09 here in the first half. DiVincenzo pulls up for 3. Got it. Knicks up by 1, 27-26. First lead of the night. As Thompson finds Wade. Wade over to Levert. Levert over to Strus. And stolen by McBride. McBride in the open court. Got the dunk. 29-26. Levert gets it to Thompson. Thompson layup, rolls in. Knicks lead cut to 1. It's quickly. Gets it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein to DiVincenzo. Pulls up for 3. Fouled. So DiVincenzo is heading to the line. DiVincenzo hits the first free throw. Knicks up 30-28, back up by 2. DiVincenzo misses the second one. 10-12 here left in the first half. Knicks up by 2, 30-28. And he rattles in the third one. Hits 2 of 3. And McBride, he's just playing tough defense tonight. Levert gets it over to Mitchell. Mitchell spinning. Mitchell misses it. Hartenstein with the rebound. Hart pushing the ball up the court. Hart driving. Got it right to the rim. 33-28. McBride picking up Mitchell. They get it to Levert. Levert step back three off the mark. Rebound deflected. Hartenstein gets it over to Hart. Hart running up the court. Quick McBride. McBride for three. Off the mark. .920 here left in the first half. They get it to Thompson over to Strus for three. And that's the top of the backboard. Kick it back out. Wade back to Strus, another three. And that's off the mark. Hart with the rebound. This time it hit the rim. Hart gets it over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo gets a screen. DiVincenzo, pocket pass to Hartenstein. Over to Hart. Hart for three. Off the mark. Knicks gotta make these threes. They're 2 of 11. Mitchell blocked by DiVincenzo, but a foul. Foul on McBride.
Look at DiVincenzo with the block. Wow.
As Mitchell hits the first one.
Did not know that. Wait for the timeout.
As he hits both free throws. Knicks lead cut to three. Quickly pulls up for a quick three, hits the front of the rim. Too much touch. As Levert, Euro well defended. Hartenstein just grabs that rebound. McBride pushes it to Hart. Hart to quickly driving baseline, kicks out to McBride. McBride to DiVincenzo to Hart. Hart to quickly now. Quickly. Kicks it out to Hart. Hart pulls up mid-range. Off the mark. All batted. Niang. Mitchell for three. And that hits it. Ties it. The Knicks are anemic offensively right now. And quickly has to call time up.
And we have a timeout. While we have timeout, the news came down that former Indiana coach Bobby Knight has passed away. So rest in peace to Bobby Knight, a legendary coach for Indiana basketball Hoosiers. I know that's a mixed reaction when you say Bobby Knight. Some people liked him, very controversial. Some people didn't.
He achieved a lot, but he's also a bit of a,
lightning rod.
Yeah.
What he's done to a lot. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of folks that said I could say a lot of great things about teaching them the game of basketball and so forth. And there's also folks that have the mixed bag of not so nice things,
Yeah.
But wanted to bring that along there. Wow. The dude threw players and chairs around. Indeed. One thing, he was very fiery, fiery, whatever you want to say, but he was because he wanted to win. He was a winner. All right. We have a commercial. We wait. Hopefully, the Knicks could get acclimated with some offense here. Maybe they'll bring back Mitchell Robinson for those spurts here. Or we know McBride's going to sit. We could tell that already. Knicks 100.
Why'd you do that, Ian Begley?
What's he clickbaiting? Donovan Mitchell is out on the mind right now. 20 of his 33 the second half. All right, but it's all right. But you know what? It's still a tie game. He's going ham right now. He's having a ham sandwich, and they're tied.
So we're back from commercial. Jalen Brunson pulls up, misses. Mitchell Robinson with the offensive rebound. Gets it over to Randall. Randall to quickly dribbling, quickly driving, quickly. Thought he drew the contact, but still got the shot. 35-33. 7:20 here left in the first half. LeVert with the ball for the Cavaliers. Gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell kicks it out to Strus. Strus to Niang. Niang for three. That's off the mark. Quickly to rebound. Quickly bringing the ball up the court. Quickly driving. And he's stripped. Still Knicks ball. 14 on the shot clock. Randall for three. That's off the mark. Mitchell to rebound. Mitchell gets it to LeVert. LeVert back to Mitchell for three. And that's good. Cavs with the 1 point lead, 36-35. DiVincenzo for three. And that's good. He answers right back. Knicks up by 2, 38-36. And Mitchell falls. And do the Knicks come up with it? Yes, they do. Randall with the ball gets it over to quickly. Good defense by DiVincenzo. Quickly working the dribble. Quickly draws a foul on Niang. Niang's upset and irate. That looks like that might be a tech. Come on. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Quickly, it's the first free throw. .610 here left in the first half. 39-36. Misses the second one. Niang with 3 personal fouls. Coral over to Niang, now to Mobley. Mobley over to Mitchell. Mitchell for 3. Cannot draw the foul. Air ball. Brunson with the rebound. Brunson working the dribble. Now switches over to Niang. Over to Randall. Randall stolen. Niang, Okoro running in the front court. And Knicks were able to knock it out of bounds. DiVincenzo with the great hustle.
Big ragu.
Grimes back in the game. Quickly a sit down. Niang for 3. And that's good. Game tied up. 39 all. 5:20 here left in the first half. This is Brunson calling out a play. Brunson over to Grimes. Grimes to Randall. Randall. 3 on the shot clock. Got to make a move. Randall, spin, shoot it. And DiVincenzo and banks it in. They count it.
Oh, he should have been fouled too.
Yep. Levert, drive in, and he gets the layup. Brunson gets it over to Randall. Both teams playing tough defense. DiVincenzo double teamed. Now gets it to Randall. Randall drive in, blocked by Mobley. Levert over to Mobley. And they call an offensive foul. Brunson right there, Johnny on the spot. Brunson with the ball. Brunson working the dribble here. Step back inside the arc. Got it. 4 minutes here left in the first half. Knicks up by 2. Levert working the dribble. Driving. Stops. Kicks it out. Passing it around. Okoro drives it. Kicks it to Mobley. Mobley got the bucket and the foul. Mitchell Robinson's first foul of the night. Cavaliers have a 3-point lead. Randall driving, got the bank shot. 44-43. Knicks down by 1. Porter driving, kicks it out to Mobley. Mobley, mid-range jumper, misses. Randall with the rebound. Randall gets it over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo working around the Randall screen, and that's a bad pass. Strus. And Randall says he got held. We'd have to replay that. Knicks in the 3-point deficit. Brunson, step back mid-range. You're in and out. Mitchell Robinson keeps it alive, and he's fouled. Strus picks up his second foul. I wish, Buddha. I wish.
So the reason why they're down is because the DiVincenzo shot at the buzzer didn't count. With the clock expiring.
I wish they take a look at that Mitchell 3 earlier.
They didn't look at it, like you mentioned. You might be spot on, but they didn't check it. Yeah, but I think he'll play. I think he'll play. I think he'll play this. He'll play Friday. Great. They didn't send me my freaking knee brace. Very good. Oh,
Mm.
I think it's more of a precautionary boot than I'm staying. I think it's just back to back. Remember, he played the World Basketball Classic or whatever it's called,
FIBA.
the FIBA, and then they just want to be just on the side of precaution.
I'm not gonna lie. As much as people want to precaution players' health and whatnot. I think it does help players to play FIBA in play organized basketball in the summertime because you just don't get that same feel no matter how many gym runs you coordinate. I think there's still a competitive feel that you can always get in FIBA that you're just not gonna get in the gym runs like that.
And they're playing the classic there in the Garden. I wish you could play some of the music that they play with the mixtapes, the damn YouTube.
I think I know the answer to this Cadillac trivia question.
Patrick Ewing's the most consecutive season with 15 since Patrick Ewing, who's the longest tenure Nick. I think it's Kirk Thomas.
It's either Kurt Thomas or Lance Thomas. One of the Thomas boys. It's Mitchell Robinson's at the line. Hits the first one. Melo's in the arena.
There's a marshmallow in the arena there. Melo Anthony.
The second one rims in and out. Porter gets it to Mobley. Mobley to Okoro. Back to Porter. Porter to Wade. Wade. Now over to Strus. Strus. Fall away jumper, no good. Robinson the rebound. Over to Brunson. Brunson has the ball. Brunson rejects the screen. Brunson kicks out to Randall. Randall to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo kicks it out to Grimes. Tough catch. Had to kick it out to Brunson. Brunson. Count it. And one.
There you go.
As the Knicks right now, we're beating the Cavs in the paint, which is what it's supposed to be right now. Brunson hits the free throw. So Mobley has the ball, kicks it to a cutting Mitchell. Now over to Wade. Wade kicks it out to Strus. Strus back to Wade. Wade for three. That's in and out. Randall the rebound. Minute and a half here left in the first half. Is Randall working the dribble? Randall spinning, kicks it out to Robinson. Back to Randall. Randall driving, floater, no good. And Hart's able to save it, but back to Okoro.
Oh, you know what? He might be right.
Okoro, third charge that Jalen Brunson was able to draw tonight. So Robinson gets it over to Randall. Randall driving. Randall kicks it over to Brunson. Brunson, floater, got it! And one!
Brunson taking over.
Brunson, it's the free throw. 2 3-point plays in a row for Brunson. Knicks back up by 4. Talk to him, Brun. $50-46 here. 40 seconds here left in the game. Mitchell for 3, off the mark. Hart the rebound. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson spinning. Fall away jumper. Off the mark. Robinson the rebound. Kicks it out to Hart. Hart to Randall. Randall fixed the 3. Now he's driving. Misses it. Great attempt. Just missed it. Mitchell with the ball. Mitchell driving. Mitchell spinning. Kicks out. Levert. Got Brunson. 3-pointer went in. That won't count. That ends the first half as the Knicks have a 1-point lead here.
They play well to close out that second quarter there. Of course, the Jalen Brunson show there. And Cameron Levert, he just adds that extra dimension to the Cavaliers offense that we didn't see last night. There, he is what he is. I mean, man. Wow. Knicks by 1 here in a back-to-back, trying to take that home-and-home series here. Oof. I know Chef Dan get a minute there, and when you have some stats, throw some stats, man.
Yeah. So Knicks lost the first quarter 24-22. They were able to win the second quarter 28-25. Knicks right now have more rebounds than the Cavaliers, 27-20. Cavaliers have more assists, 12-11. Knicks have more steals, though, 4-3. Knicks are shooting 40% from the field. The Cavaliers are shooting 43%. Knicks are shooting 21% from the three-point line. Cavaliers are shooting 39%. Knicks are shooting 69% from the free throw line. Cavaliers are shooting 100%. Cavaliers have 4 blocks. Knicks have 1. Turnovers. Cavaliers have 8. Knicks have 6. Points in the paint. Knicks are winning 26-16. Leading scorer for the Knicks tonight, Jalen Brunson. He has 14 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. Following him is Dante DiVincenzo with 12 points. After that, it's really spread around. You have Josh Hart with 7 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Julius Randle, 6 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson, 3 points, 11 rebounds. Quentin Grimes with 2 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. And Quickly with 4 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Isaiah Hartenstein, no points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. And McBride put in the 2 points that he got off that steal there. So that's the game so far for the Knicks.
Here we go. There you have it. I want to say hello to Chris the Flash joining us in the chat. And that's what we got the high mans here. When is fatigue going to be a factor in this game?
That'll come later. I don't think that should be the biggest concern right now for the Knicks.
Okay. I think the biggest concern for the Cavaliers is the interior. They have no answer for the interior for the New York Knicks. Maybe they'll play maybe Trish and Thompson with a little more, but when you're Trish and Thompson, you're limited offensively.
And not only that, he's going to get in a lot of foul trouble. But
Yes.
I mean, even then, I think right now the biggest concern is the fact that even though it doesn't show in part of like turnovers or anything like that, unless it's a pass to Jalen Brunson, Randall has been making terrible decisions tonight.
Yeah, and this is why when we see this is the difference, Chef Dan. When Randall has that ability of making those bad decisions, when you don't have a point guard like Jalen Brunson, you get that 2 years ago Knicks. Now that you have a point guard that play well, you're able to overcome to a degree that kind of mistakes from a Randall indecision turnover, because remember the offense and the ball handling ran through Julius Randle when we had no point guard with Kemba wasn't there. Even now for Payton, now that Jalen Brunson is there, it kind of warts or hides away those warts when he's that bad with his decision making. But when you to play the top echelon teams in the NBA, those things come back to hurt you when every possession against a really good high quality team. Although the Cavaliers, you could say, is a top echelon. Well, can we say they're a top 10 or top 12 NBA team in East and West in the NBA? You could debate that. Could they be on the cusp of being a top? But point is, you gotta limit that an opportunity. I don't know how can you limit that. So you still need Randall. You need him engaged to get you some scoring. I guess what I'm trying to say, it is what it is when it comes to Julius Randle. I think that's the aphora that gets us as Knicks fans or a Julius Randle either apologist or detractor with those type of plays at nights like this. You're like, oh, and it just adds to the fuel to the fire when it comes to what you get from a Julius Randle. But again, this is game number 4, number 5. He's a slow starter. We're just waiting for him to turn that light switch on to get back to what we, at least what we with the Knicks or 2-time All-Star. And that's what I could hope on right now, Chef. I don't know if you can add to that or take away from that, but what's your thoughts on that? There, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Definitely.
I mean, I just first he started off being indecisive. I guess I'd rather him making these bad decisions as opposed to being indecisive. So at this point, it is what it is. You're right.
I play some good music at the Garden. Oh man, I'm watching the Garden with the DJ, the house DJ that they have for the night, and like again, I wish I could be playing this music here in the background with us because we'd be jamming, but YouTube don't allow it, man. They don't allow us. Not even if you want to mix it or DJ yourself. All this, I mean, damn. Or at least without at least for the live stream, you could put on a video, but it's there's so many red tape and hoopla you got to go through.
Yeah.
Or at least I get to see the city dancers. I think was it Agent Argo gets to see that too. I think you're watching that too, right, Agent Argo? I think there's a few of us in the chat, a few of us that watch along that get that feed where we don't get the MSG desk. We get the in MSG festivities with the city dancers and the fan base dancing and the DJs. That's fun though. I like it because the music makes you want to go. But too bad we can't play it, man. I would love it. Hi, DJ Loras. He's wearing a DJ Loras. That's the spotlight DJ that they have at Madison Square Garden, which, I don't know why I'm shouting it out, but it's fun. Rub it in, Jedi. Rub it in.
No, that's how those guys, make a name for themselves and able to host parties or whatnot. It's events like these and able to say, hey, I was able to DJ a game for the Knicks.
He was good. I like his mix. I mean, I like you know what? I haven't heard a really bad DJ that the Knicks have brought up there. You usually bring cream and prop. And that's what New York City does. They produce one of the best. New York City produces the best DJs in all across the country, around the world, man. I mean, they come to different parts here, or even Orlando, and they kill it when they come down here. It's just, I know Miami wants to claim a stake that they have good DJs, but nothing beats the Big Apple when it comes to the music incline here. And I don't know. I know we're a basketball show, but just bring in a little bit of music as well, just to show us our multi technicals that we have here on this channel.
Jedi, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, take your time here. We still got time here for the halftime break, so you could refill your snack, refill your drinks. Take the walk, stretch those legs, go get something to drink, to eat. Order your Domino's pizza, whatever you Uber Eats. I can tell you one thing. I could go for a nice Wawa smoothie, berry smoothie, just to get the energy, antioxidants up. All right, so we're looking around here. I can't again want to reiterate that I can't wait for this Friday to see what the in-season tournament games look like. I'm very excited to see how that looks. We see the New York Knicks backcourt or their in-season tournament court, how it looks. You've seen it all over Twitter. I cannot wait to see what it looks like on television. If there's going to be, I want to know if there was. Can anyone in the chat? I'll ask Chef Dan when it returns. They're wearing a special City Edition uniform when they play their tournament games. I personally did not keep up with it. Don't know if it is or not. If it's facts or not facts. I wonder if they're going to use a special uniform just to commemorate when they play tournament games. At least so we know. Oh, the Knicks started wearing the City Edition. That means it's a tournament game. I wonder if they're going to do that, or the NBA is going to do that. Because remember, all eyes now are watching these in-season tournament games. And one great marketing situation will be alternative jerseys. The City Edition alternative jerseys. Now you have new eyeballs watching this in-season games. They see that uniform and use that new jersey. Maybe it fits or touches the strings. Christmas is coming up. People want to, I think I'm going to buy that season in that tournament jersey that your favorite team is wearing. And that's a great marketing ability. I wonder if the NBA or the Knicks would do something like that. I know if I was in marketing, I think I would try that, or I will find out if I can do that within the league rules to do that, and that would be something that you generate revenue and money. Although these teams don't need, but the richer continues to get richer. All right, just showing us some highlights here. We got a few more minutes before we tip off the third quarter, the second half of the game. We still got time here, of course. Please hit that like button. So what we got going on in the rest of the week on the channel, we got the tournament game on Friday. Then early morning at 12 o'clock, we're going to have a WWE Crown Jewel watch along. The WWE will be wrestling in Saudi Arabia. So myself, we're going to have Terrence, who is part of the channel, new member of the channel in the wrestling department, which our tribal chief Terrence. He's a Laker fan, so we'll probably see him on when we play the Lakers to watch along with us. He watches along the wrestling with us always. Of course, Chris the Flash from the Yankees, from the Bombers Strike Back watch along. Also part of the channel there. And of course, Chef Dan, my partner here, and Austin, my son, who is also a partner on the channel that does the MMA and all the combat sports along with Chef Dan. That's their baby there. So, of course, you see him doing that. And let's get ready. So let's see. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a little wrestling. I have not done any hockey, so I got to get some hockey. I haven't done some hockey. I got to get. Our Rangers are playing phenomenal. They were 5-0 on the road trip, and a road trip that was on the west coast of Canada. That goes rarely unheard of. I think that's the first time in franchise history for our New York Rangers to go out there and win those 5 games on the west coast there, on especially the Canadian west coast. That is great. That's a sign of a good team early. The Rangers look like they got depth with Jonathan Quick as a backup goalie, former Stanley Cup MVP, Stanley Cup winner with the Kings. And, of course, we got Shesterkin. You see that they're growing. They're getting better. The core of the team of the Rangers are kept together yet again. New head coach. And, of course, we'll see, right now they're buying into the head coach's philosophy, game plan, and they're only going to get better. So the Rangers this year might be something special brewing for the Broadway Blue Shirts. The Rangers this season. It's going to be an interesting, fun season at Madison Square Garden with the Knicks and the New York Rangers. And of course, we're in the middle of football season, almost at the halfway point there with the Jets 4-3, looking at Rodgers to return. We'll have the Jet game on Monday night here. And of course, we'll have the Knicks as well. I believe play Monday night too, so or Tuesday. So if they're Monday night, we'll do the football. I don't know if there'll be a Knick game. Right now football started first. We'll probably if it's a together game, it's going to be towards football first. So I have to look at the schedule. I make up the schedule Thursday. Usually that's my day off from streaming. Unless there's an emergency situation, we'll come up on a live stream. Usually that's the day off on the channel when there's no basketball games going on. And of course, Saturday we have the I will be on the Ace Per Head channel. They invite, of course, I'm part of the AFC East Roundtable or Shakedown Roundtable podcast. What we do is we gather everyone from the AFC East representative. I represent the New York Jets. You have the Dolphins, representative for the Dolphins, Ace Per Head. The Patriots with our guys, the Sports Dynasty. And of course, you have Mafia, the Mafia Sports Report with Tommy, who is the creator of the program. And we travel on different channels week to week, and we go back and forth, banter on the AFC East with the games, the what we see there, and we have a lot of good fun there. So if you're at AFC East, if you're a Jet or any of those teams, we ask you to join us and say hello and just give us support there. The Jets, I couldn't do an NFC East one with the Giants. Don't have any representatives, and our last Cowboy representative was extremely immature and extremely obnoxious. So I you know what? That's why, it is what it is. It is what it is, and we couldn't do an NFC East roundtable because we're old men already. We don't need immature obnoxious. So we'll just not do it, and just not go through the aggravation. So that's why we didn't do an NFC East roundtable. That's why I'm part of the AFC East, and of course the guys are good guys that we work there, and we're having fun. That's what we wanted to do with an NFC East, but it just doesn't work. Maybe next year. Maybe we'll find the least obnoxious Cowboy fan that would join us. And Eagle fans, you could tolerate them for a bit. I have one that's pretty nice, pretty decent. And a Commander fan, of course. We're trying to entice Marie Matthews. I know she's a Commander fan, but we'd love her to represent the Washington Commanders. But as we start here, Brunson driving as we start the game. Brunson kicks it out to Hart. Hart 4 on the shot clock. Spins, turns around, and that's an air ball. And they let it play because they had possession here. Here's Roots. Niang driving. Niang putting it on the floor. Bounce past Mobley. Mobley got fouled as he went up. So good job on Niang drawing the defenders to him and getting right there to Mobley that pass. Mobley would try to tie it up here. He's going to go for the free throw line for 2 free throws here. Mobley hits the first free throw. We're looking at 50 here. He blanks the second one, so ball do not lie, like in the words of Chef Dan. 50 ball. Here's Brunson getting a high screen here. Brunson now driving, stops, turns around, kicks it out to Hart. Hart doesn't have nowhere to go, picks up his dribble. Hart now stops again with his dribble. Now they need to get it. Bounce past to Brunson. Brunson with the floater. It's good. They had Mitchell Robinson there to clean it up in case he missed with the floater. That's the game that the Knicks need to do. An attack offensively. It frustrates the living daylights of the Cavaliers. That works all day. Here's Niang. Niang now back to Mitchell. Mitchell turn from the screen for the 3, and he misses. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson gives it to Brunson. Knicks up by 2, 52-50. The first minute and a half on the second half has started. Here's Jalen Brunson now. Jalen Brunson with the dribble. Brunson driving. He's got a double team as a Coro. Now he's driving baseline to Grimes. Grimes kicks it out to Hart. Hart now 7 on the shot clock. Randall 5-4 on the shot clock. Got a whistle. Traveling call. So Randall turns the basketball over with a turnover. Knicks hold with a 2-point lead here with 10-20. That's the 9th turnover of the game for the New York Knicks as Mobley gets it back to Mitchell. Mitchell driving, stops, down, double team to Mobley, and he gets an easy one. He misses, and he got it back on the follow. No need to double team. If Donovan is going baseline away, that was unnecessary double team, and they pay for it. We're all even at 52. Here's Hart. Here's Randall. Thought about it. Now he hesitated. Now he gets it back. Hesitated. Here's Grimes. Grimes now. Grimes shoots the 3, and that's off the mark. Mitchell Robinson had a hand on it. Stroops to Nang. Nang now to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Nang. Nang thought about the 3. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell down. Surveying. Double team. Here's Stroops. Thought about it. Niang. Stroops back over to Mobley. Mobley easy. Charles Smith Memorial, and he got it. D-Ross is in the building. Hello, Mr. D-Ross. Salute, salute, salute. So Cavaliers back up by 2 as Brunson will bring the basketball. Here's Brunson. Brunson shoots through an elbow off the mark. Fight for the rebound. Mitchell Robinson, and he got fouled as he passes it. So Mitchell Robinson, again, Cookie Monster eating cookies in the paint. As the Knicks would inbound, Mitchell Robinson bounce past to Brunson, kicks out to Grimes, wide open for 3, and that's off the mark. Rebound, Stroots. Grimes got to be more consistent with that 3 ball. Here's Stroots, full speed, and he goes to coast. Bad, terrible. Randall got stuck with the Skechers again on the floor there. How are you going to let Max Stroots go right by you, Randall? Poor transition defense there. I understand if it's a Coro or Mitchell, but Stroots? Ugh. I think we're getting a Heckle and Jekyll season from Mr. Julius Randle. 1 All-Star, 1 bad, 1 All-Star. 1 bad, 1 All-Star. And this year, it looks like, I hate to say it, but he might not be that. I hate that inconsistency from this man. I know it's only 4 games for the 5th game, but man, and I guess we're over exaggerating or maybe a little prematurely judging. Like again, we like to give that 10 game to 25 game plateau or situation before we. But man, what we've seen here. It's giving you a bad vibe of 2 seasons ago. No, not a good night for Julius. No, so far, Mr. Tim Smith, I agree with you. He could be better. Oh, Jack City. Ladies and gentlemen, the Knicks fan just entered the chat. What's up, Jack? Jack City in the building. As we wait for a timeout on the floor. There you go. 32 chews per bite.
Grits cake is amazing, yo.
Hey. All right, we're waiting to come back from this timeout as we see some city dancers. There we go. Thank you, Jack City. Let's go. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Who's the answer? Is it Herb Williams?
Nope. I'll let you announce it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the longest tenure, Nick Charles Ward, who played Charlie Ward. He's working and lurking here. That's all right. We appreciate it, man. Make that money. Make that money. Appreciate it. Let's go Knicks, indeed. Let's leave that up there for this possession. Here's Brunson now. Brunson driving. Flips it up. Makes him out. Richard Robinson, another rebound. Cookie Monster continues to eat. But Randall for three. And that's off the mark. Ah, come on. 9 offensive rebounds for Mitchell Robinson tonight. 13 overall. Here's Mobley. Mobley going in. Mobley put it on. Shuts. And he misses. I take that all day. Let him shoot that all day and work on the dribble against Mitchell Robinson. Here's Hart back to Randall. Randall now Grimes. Knicks need someone to step up here in the absence of RJ Barrett and to score to help out Brunson. Brunson kicks out Hart for 3. And that's off the mark. Rebound by Niang. So Knicks are not shooting well from 3 tonight. 5 for 18 here. They trail by 4. Donovan Mitchell. Oh, that's a carry. But he got the no call there. Mitchell for 3. And that's off the mark. Hart with the rebound. Here's Brunson. Brunson spins. Brunson, nowhere to go. Brunson looking for some help. Randall kicks it back out to Brunson. Has a sore knee, Jack City. RJ with a sore knee, just for precautionary, is out. Shot clock at 4. Brunson mishandled it, too. He's got to put the floater up, and he got it in time, but it misses. Okoro with the rebound. Knicks down by 4. Okoro now. Mitchell by the Knicks logo. Now picks up a dribble, gives it to Schrutes, kicks it out. Okoro open for 3, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Brunson. Couldn't hit that one. That was a big swing here. Let's see if the Knicks can capitalize. Now Randall. Randall wants no part of the ball, looks like. Here's Grimes. Now Randall thought about the 3. Now he's hesitating, driving, kicks it out. Grimes for 3, and he knocks it down. Quentin Grimes, the optimist Grimes, hits the 3. His first. It's a 1-point game. So Randall gets his 3rd assist here. Knicks down by 1 as the Oregon serenades Madison Square Garden with the defense chant. Here's Niang with the basketball. Kicks it out to Schrutes. 7 on the shot clock. Schrutes drives, turns, nowhere to go. Mobley, turnaround jumper, and he gets the serendipity bounce. 15-footer there. Fortuitous bounce. Now, here's Hart. Here's Hart. That's the same thing we said traveling. We said the same thing. Could Randall be Sampson and lose his powers without cutting his locks? I think Mrs. Randall made him cut those locks. Wasn't so happy with the lady that was braiding his hair, from what I'm told. Here's Mitchell. Halfway through the quarter. Thought about the 3. Okoro kicks it back out. Here's Schrutes. And Randall got lost there. Lucky that they could not capitalize on that. He had a step. Here's Hart. Hart now. Hart, Euro step. Puts it up. Nowhere. Misses. Thompson with the rebound. So he UFO. Here's Mitchell. Schrutes moving. Okoro. But that's a charge. The 4th offensive foul that he has gotten there. Jalen Brunson putting in the work. Look, I love it. Look at Brunson talking to Randall to get his head out of his ass and into the game. I appreciate that. Randall's not hearing it, rolling his eyes, but you know what? That's what a leader does. Get to your top guy and tell him get into it. Get into the game. You're getting beat. And Randall has no leg to stand on. Brunson's out there drawing charges, putting his body. No way he should be rolling his eyes and not listening to him. Because he's being a leader by example on the floor. Here's Brunson. Randall now. Randall, let's see if he gets going. Randall puts up the floater, and he just threw that one up, misses. Here comes the other way, the Cavaliers. Here's Okoro with a burst of speed, and he scores with some quickness, some transition bucket. Now Cavaliers with a 5-point lead. Quickly now back in the game. Quickly. Let's see if they get some offense off the bench here. So Randall putting a 3 for 13 night. Now he's working on Thompson. Is quickly kicks it out to Brunson. 8 on the shot clock. Brunson now. Brunson, Mitchell. A lot of contact. puts a tough shot, no good, and Randall gets called for a push. This is the time where the Knicks really need a backup power forward just to give Randall some time off the court, but they cannot afford. We have a timeout here. Yes. So JB District will call a timeout here where the Knicks trail by 5. I'm concerned a little with Julius Randle here. We've seen this film. We've seen this movie. We've seen the sequel of this before. 3 for 13. Teammates trying to motivate him. He's not hearing it. He's putting that negative body language, rolling his eyes. Now talking a little bit with the officials. Threw up that wild floater. It's time, but the coach won't give him at least you don't have to bench him for the rest of the game, Chip. Then just say, hey, listen, I need you to sit for the next 3 minutes.
You can't, though.
That's the problem. You don't have a power forward. Back up. Even if Barrett was in the game.
No. You did. It's just that he has a sore knee, so he's out tonight.
Yeah, that's why I say even if Barrett is playing. And look like they're bottling up Jalen Brunson on the offense, and he's got nowhere to go because they're all right. We're gonna leave Randall pretty much because Randall right there they didn't want to shoot the 3. Also get back and forth to Grimes. Will finally hit the 3. Hopefully Grimes can catch on fire here for the next 5 minutes in this quarter. Can Grimes give me 6 points here in the next 5 minutes? And the thing is, Mr. Tim Smith, I don't know who's the alternative, though, that could give us. I mean, it's not Jericho Sims because he's not going to give you nothing offensively.
Yeah.
That's a tough one, though, Mr. Tim Smith.
And
I want to agree with you.
But you just have to keep him out there.
I want to agree with you, but I don't see the guy, man. All right, we're going to go back. We're coming back here. And get another city dancer. Oh, Celebrity Row. Let's see who's there. Of course, Mello. Tracy Morgan. He's like furniture. All right. Bertie Bickerstaff calling this timeout is really interesting because the Knicks are reeling and you're helping them out there for Coach Thibodeau to give them some extra instruction, which I find it kind of odd, but hey, we'll take it. Oh, there's some mix. There's a delay as the city dancers left a lot of glitter on the court. There's a lot of glitter there. I don't know if they're gonna get enough. Wow, costume function with all that glitter and stuff. What they thought they were in scores. Yeah, I think this was this is. All right, we're waiting. We're waiting right now for the glitter to get off the court. Yo, the glitter's everywhere. Oh my God, I've never seen so much glitter, dude. There's more glitter than in a strip club.
Yo,
Even Quickly's helping out.
whoever did this, whoever's idea this was,
Oh, that costume designer's in trouble.
oh my gosh.
Their
They,
costume designer's in trouble.
yeah. Because now you're making a spectacle. The NBA is going to talk about it on their talk shows. The Knicks had to delay their game because they had to sweep glitter and beads off the court.
No, especially now that the Knicks are going to go on
Chris
a
Rock
big
even
run
got up and helped
and
them get rid of
put the game away. The Knicks are going to go on a run and put a game away, and they're going to blame it because they purposely threw the glitter on the court. Look at Thibodeau. Even Thibodeau is
everybody's helping them clean up.
he's intense. He's not cleaning shit. Look at him. He's got that face. I'm cleaning shit.
Yeah.
That's below my pay rate.
Both coaches like, hell no.
Even Caris LeVert is cleaning. Yeah, come on, get your ass there and clean.
I'm sorry, whoever's idea that was, yo, I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors and whatever you so get the opportunity to do.
Cookie Puss is gonna be mad. He's already always mad. He looks in the mirror. He's mad. That's James Dolan.
This is crazy.
All right, all right, pal. We got the glitter off the court, pal. Knicks down by 5:04 here as they finally get the game going here. As LeVert will bring the basketball up. LeVert's back. So it's a close game, but this is the largest here, I believe, for the Cavaliers in the game here. And quickly with stolen, we have a pickpocket here in Madison Square Garden. And blocked by Mitchell. But the Knicks will keep it. So Donovan Mitchell blocking quickly there. But the Knicks still retain. Good job on quickly there, getting there. But Mitchell recovering. Knicks would inbound. Brunson with the floater. And no good. And they couldn't capitalize on this. Good block out by the Cavaliers, putting emphasis on blocking Mitchell Robinson out. Here's a light double team. Strutz kicks it out to LeVert. LeVert now. LeVert driving. LeVert stops, spins, puts up the shot, and he got fouled. He draws a foul, so he'll get some free throws here. Brunson picked up a foul there. So Caris LeVert trying to give a spark to his team tonight. Didn't play last night, but off the bench here, gets a free throw. DiVincenzo will come into the game as Quentin Grimes will take a seat. Who's that guy with the glasses? He's a coach or something with the Knicks? With the tattoo on his hands? I've never seen him before. Or is he a two-way player that they signed on the bench? He's in street clothes. Is he? Hits another one. And he's sitting in between the he's sitting next to Richie Diaco.
Might be a player.
So here's Brunson. Brunson with the basketball. Brunson kicks it out to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo attacking, kicks it out to Randall, kicks it quickly now. Quickly with the floater off the mark, and we get a whistle. And that is a goaltending.
Yeah, it was coming down and he touched it.
Boy, that Trishan Thompson loves to touch balls.
Boozum.
All right, 62-57. Here's Mitchell. Here's Caris LeVert. Caris LeVert now with a screen. Caris LeVert now driving, kicks it out to Niang. Niang thought about the three. Now goes up, put up the floater. That one, he did that flat-footed. He thought he was fouled by Randall. Here's DiVincenzo. Transition three, and that hits the front of the rim. Here's Mitchell. Knicks still continue being cold from three-point land. Here's Caris LeVert. Kicks it out to Thompson. Gets it back from LeVert. LeVert now. LeVert stops. pulls up, and that's an air ball. Thompson had the position. Thompson kicks it back out of Niang. Now Mitchell has an hesitation three. That's off the mark. So here's Quickly. Quickly now. Quickly keeps the basketball. Quickly. Now, side and in and out. That almost went down. Now bounce pass to Stroots. Stroots kicks it at cutting Levert. Back over Niang. That's offensive foul. Levert getting a little too physical there. Knicks will have it. Quickly draws that. Knicks doing real good getting those off, drawing those offensive fouls. You lead by example. Brunson now Quickly. That becomes contagious as Wade will come in for Thompson. Hartenstein will come in. All right. Here comes Randall with the basketball. Gives it to Quickly. Quickly now driving on Stroots. Jumper, and that's good. Manuel Quickly. Hopefully he could get going. Cuts the deficit here. 62-59. Knicks down by 3 with 2:50 mark left in the third quarter. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell guarded by Randall. Donovan Mitchell gets the matchup he wants. Pulls up, and he misses. Mitchell is solely ice cold. Here's DiVincenzo. Back over to Brunt. And offensive, a little flop there by – that's a flop there by Karis LeVert. He will receive a nice fine. Ooh. Now with the NBA, even if you get called for a foul.
Yo, the NBA players have to learn to do the sign.
Challenge it. You get another one back. He will get fouled. He will get fined. Here's Porter back in the game. Here's Mobley. Mobley working one-on-one with Hartenstein. Now kicks it out to LeVert. LeVert now. LeVert driving. LeVert pulls up the shot, and he got it. He wanted a foul, but didn't get called for it. 64-59. Difficult shot. Now Cavaliers back up by 5. So you see LeVert engaged here. Here's Brunson. Brunson kicks it out of Randall. Randall 3, and that's off the mark. And hit a bucket right into LeVert. LeVert now feeling it, peacocking. LeVert now driving, throws up the shot, misses, rebound by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo now with a hard rebound. Gets it to Manuel Quickly. Quickly now. Quickly back to DiVincenzo. Back to Quickly who falls. Turnover. Here's Porter. Kicks it out to Mobley. Mobley on the transition. Passes back to Stroots, and he gets the layup. Timeout. 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 Lead back to 7. Largest of the night. And, of course, the Cavaliers putting a little separation. The Knicks a little slop with the basketball, Quickly slipping there. Knicks got nothing to answer here. Hopefully Quickly could get going. We need Quickly to step up here, catch fire. Also, DiVincenzo, we know that he's going to give you the hard hustle, but we need him to get a little more offensive, go for his offensively, because right now Julius Randle's not giving anything on the offense. And the thing is, when he doesn't go on the offense, his defense tends to slack a little bit. So it's a little bit, it's like a total package between them.
You're absolutely right. I'm still looking on that point counter for DiVincenzo and Grimes to match that 25. I don't know if it's going to happen.
It had nothing to do with the game. Before, real quick, the moronic Tony Khan wants to make an announcement. It's about he's selling tickets for next year's all-in whatever wrestling disaster. So then they put a meme of Denzel Washington slamming the door on that announcement. Like, come on, man. And I felt the same. I feel the same way. He made a big deal for stupidity. All right, as the Knicks, I mean, sorry I took you away from the basketball. 59-66. That guy is such a. Here's Quickly driving. Layup is good. So Manuel Quickly, 61-66. Double figure for Emmanuel quickly. Here's Porter. Greg Porter now working on quickly. Porter now on the left side. Kicks it out to Wade. Wade now back to Mobley. Mobley now. Mobley driving. Mobley lost the basketball, but he gets it back to Porter. Porter saved it. Porter now driving. Porter kept bounce pass here. Strutz kicks on to Mobley. Mobley now kicks it back out. Wade for three. And Wade nails that. Right as the shot clock expired. 69. Actually, yeah, 69-61. 69. Here, Hartenstein. DiVincenzo. Let's see the second unit. DiVincenzo. He misses from the rim. Hart with the rebound. Quickly thought about the three. Now sidesteps for three. And Emmanuel quickly hits it from downtown. Three-pointer. Emmanuel quickly right on time. 64-69. 30 seconds. The final 30 seconds here. 13 points for Quickly, but 9 in this quarter. He's stepping up. Here's LeVert, who's had the hot hand for the Cavaliers. Kicks it out. Evan Mobley. Now Mobley now trying to assert himself. Time to bring Big Mitch in there and put him in his place. 71-64. So Randall is out there building a brownstone tonight. So he's not laying bricks. He's building a brownstone. Here's Quickly. And he misses that one. Tough shot there. Here's LeVert. LeVert now. LeVert, that should be an offensive foul. It is. He is barreled. When you barrel down like a running back, that's offensive foul, referee. Good thing you know the difference between a charge and a foul. And LeVert being a little selfish because he had Greg Porter with the pass there. Now they'll inbound this one. They'll turn the ball over. As the quarter comes to an end, the Knicks trail here 71-63. As we start to the fourth quarter, the Knicks trying to get one game over 500. We got 15 minutes for them, but they have an uphill climb because they need that secondary tertiary scorer. Maybe Quickly now with those 9 points in the third quarter. Hopefully he gets hot for the fourth quarter along with DiVincenzo. And this is when Hart tends to step up, Chef Dan.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting nothing
great so far. Been getting a lot of rebounds. DiVincenzo's been getting a lot of rebounds. Been doing little intangible things, but now we got to start seeing the tangibles because we tangibly need to win this game.
I don't expect nothing from Randall. I gonna do this right now. I give up. I'm not expecting anything. I'm just expecting him to be out there for minutes. That's what I'm expecting for Julius Randle's minutes.
No, I'm still expecting something from him because at the end of the day, you're an NBA player that gets a contract, that gets paid, and it's not like I'm asking you to do rocket science. Nah, I'm asking you to play basketball in a controlled manner, and I don't think that's too much for me to ask of him. See, if I wanted him to be, to score like Kevin Durant, then that'd be a little too much to ask of him. But if I want him to go back out there, listen, play some tough-nosed, smart defense, slide with your feet, play defense with your feet as opposed to your hands. Because when you play defense with your feet, you are a way better defender. Commit to that. Get back into going in the paint and trying to get that for yourself because you had a couple of good looks. They just didn't fall through for you. But continue to consistently attack that and see where that end gets you by the end of the night.
I hope so.
Hey, if I'm asking for too much, you let me know.
I'm. You know what? I'm not gonna burst your bubble. I'm with you. I got your back on that. Let's go, Randall. I'm just enjoying all the stupid comments from the Tony Khan announcement. Oh, this is. Randall got his hair.
Mobley tonight, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks, 2 steals. As LeVert has the ball. LeVert gets the ball back from Wade. LeVert Dribbling, pulls up mid-range, off the mark, fighting for the rebound. Porter comes up with it. Strus for three, off the mark, fight for the rebound, and LeVert dribbles it out of bounds. $11:30 here. Quickly's driving, kicks it out. DiVincenzo hard, fakes the three. Now driving, kicks it out to McBride. McBride over the thing, back to McBride, and he got fouled on the inside.
Be back.
McBride misses the first free throw. Hits the second one. 7-point deficit for the Knicks here. 11 minutes here left in the fourth as LeVert has the ball. LeVert, turnover. Hartenstein comes up with it over to Quickly. Quickly over to Hart. Hart, layup is good. So, Porter bringing the ball up for the Cavaliers. Hounded by Deuce so far. They get it to Mobley. Mobley fakes the three. Now he's driving. Kicks it out to Strus. Strus. And pass. Another stolen pass. But Hartenstein passed it out two ahead to DiVincenzo, and the Cavalier player got to it. LeVert with the ball now. LeVert pulls up. And that's good. They call that a three-pointer. Hartenstein gets it to Quickly. Quickly. Off the glass is good. 74-68. LeVert kicks it out to Porter. Back to LeVert. LeVert over to Mobley. Mobley. Drive in. Layup, no good. Hart with the rebound. Hart over to Quickly. Quickly driving. Quickly spinning around. Kicks it out. DiVincenzo to Hart. Hart for three. And that rims in and out. Mitchell back in the game for the Cavaliers. LeVert has the ball. Get it to Strus. Strus gets the screen. Kicks it out. Wade for three. And that's good. 9 minutes here left in the fourth. McBride has the ball. They get it to Quickly. Quickly fakes the three. Kicks it out. Now over to DiVincenzo. Now to Hartenstein. Hartenstein spinning around. That ball no good. And they call a whistle and foul against the Knicks. Brunson back in for McBride. LeVert gets it over to Thompson. Thompson, pass stolen by Hartenstein. Hartenstein with 3 steals and Hart with the dunk. Knicks back within 7. 8:30 here left in the fourth. Mitchell gets it to Thompson. Thompson over to Strus. Strus. Stolen by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo over to Quickly. Quickly. As Mitchell on him. 8 minutes here left in the fourth. Quickly. Gets the screen. Now is against Wade. Over to a cut DiVincenzo. Oh, missed. And Cavaliers come up with the rebound. Nice cut by DiVincenzo. Just couldn't get the ball to fall his way. As LeVert has the ball. LeVert dribbling, driving right-hand side, pocket pass, and Mobley gets this. $7:30 here left. Brunson. Drive in. Brunson. Kicks it out quickly. Double clutch. Couldn't get the three-pointer to go. Mitchell with the ball. Mitchell spinning. Mitchell. And just threw it out of bounds. Knicks ball. 7 minutes here left. 9-point deficit. And Mitchell Robinson's back in the game. As Brunson has the ball here. Brunson pulls up for three. Off the mark. Mitchell Robinson fighting for it. Knicks come up with it. Quickly has the ball here. Quickly kicks it out. Hart for three. And that's off the mark. The loose ball foul on on Evan Mobley. Knicks call timeout here. 6:40 left. Knicks down by 9.
Now that Mitchell Robinson is back, free lunch is over for Evan Mobley. Free lunch is over. Now you're going to fall in line. You'll see.
Yep.
It's freaking free lunch. I don't know why I felt like in a goofy move. It must be the muscle relaxers for my knee pain.
Yeah. That'll have you feeling loopy.
Mello says he would trade Randall for 5 free tickets for and 5 nights at Freddy's and a Coke and a hot dog right now.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, yeah, fifth game of the season, buddy. We got like 76 more of these to go.
Maybe more with the play-in tournament. I mean, not the play-in, the season tournament, regular season tournament. And for some people, and for some other podcasters, the buy-in tournament. I don't know where the hell they put. Some people will be saying the buy-in. Yes, please hit that like button. Let's swish it and dish it. We got to style and profile it. No, we haven't seen Maria in a while. Maria. We haven't seen our good friend Dexter Lawrence out in Korea.
I think they're gonna join us later. Not later tonight, but later in the season.
Oh yeah.
So Randall back in the game. DiVincenzo inbounds it to Brunson. Brunson. Gets a screen, gets it over to Quickly. Quickly, spinning. Quickly gets fouled by LeVert. With 0.4 of a second left on the shot clock. So Quickly to the line. Quickly hits the first one. Quickly hits both free throws. 72-79. Knicks deficit is 7. 6:15 here left. It's Thompson has the ball. They get it to LeVert. LeVert kicks it out to Okoro. Okoro kicks it out to Strus. Strus to Mitchell. Mitchell knocked out of bounds. They say still Cavaliers ball with 1.4 on the shot clock. Nice defense by DiVincenzo. And just stolen by the Knicks. Bad decision by Mitchell. DiVincenzo has the ball. Gets it over to Quickly. Quickly drives. Up off the glass is good. Another big bucket for Emmanuel Quickly here. 74-79. 5:40 here left in the fourth. Mitchell spins, pulls up for three. Off the mark. Randall the rebound. Randall gets it to Quickly. Quickly driving over to Randall. Now to Brunson. Brunson kicks it out to Quickly. Quickly over to Brunson. Brunson driving, spinning, jumper off the mark, too strong. They get it to Okoro. Okoro over to Mitchell for three. Off the mark, Quickly to rebound. Quickly over to Randall. Randall bringing the ball up. Randall over to Brunson. Brunson over to Quickly. Quickly. Deep three. Off the mark. Randall tried to keep it alive, but Mitchell got a hand in there. LeVert with the ball now. And LeVert calls time. Bickerstaff calls timeout. 5:38 here left in the fourth. Tight game here. 5-point game.
They needed that. Both teams were a little fatigued there because there was no stopping the action. And of course, at the second night of a back-to-back, remember how I asked you before earlier, when is fatigue setting in? I'm not saying it's setting in now, but that's why that timeout was there. Smart move by Birkenstaff. You're up by 5. You take a timeout here. You try to extend it to 7 with under 5 minutes. They're going to try to do that, 7-8 points. For the Knicks, they got to defend. They're playing. They're up to the task for defensively.
And the game is slowed down to a pace where it's going to be low scoring. Knicks have decided to abandon the 3-ball altogether now, and they've been driving in the paint. So they've been waiting for the Cavaliers to play up on the 3-ball, and then after that, they drive to the paint. Now, if Bickerstaff says they're playing up on the 2 and give them the 3, then that's going to be a different game.
And I think that's part of that timeout there too. We're waiting for this timeout. Oh my God! Those Geico commercials. Have you seen that new one? Where they're in an Italian restaurant, and then when the waiter's saying "say when" with the Parmesan cheese, and the guy doesn't say when, and he's got a whole pile of cheese.
I seen it. I got a WWE commercial so far. They really showed them Knicks dances after what they did to our court. Keep showing these dances, yo.
Wow, 151-99. Oof, what beating.
Manuel quickly here, 18 points, 7 of 14 from the field, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. So, quickly and DiVincenzo stay in. Otherwise, it's the rest of the starting lineup. As Niang spinning, spins, jumper, no good. Fighting for it. Randall keeps it alive to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson gets it to Brunson. 4:10 here left as Brunson has the ball. Kicks it out to Randall. Back to Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson stops, pivots, fall away jumper. Got it. 3-point game here. 79-76. 4 minutes, under 4 minutes here. Levert with the ball. Levert dribbling, driving, stops. Nice defense, stolen. Blocked and stolen by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo finally gathers the ball, gets it over to quickly. Gets it over to Randall. Randall for 3. Rims in and out. Levert. Driving. They get it to Mitchell. Quickly. Now back is DiVincenzo defending. Now they get it to Randall. Mitchell for 3. Off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Knicks ball. 3 minutes here left. Brunson. Calling out a play here as he has the ball. Gets it over to Randall. Back to Brunson. Brunson. Driving. Brunson. And he gets fouled on the pass. 4th team foul here for Cavaliers. Sub 3 minutes here left.
What the hell? This computer always does this.
Nah, I did that.
Oh. I was going to take it off at the 2-minute mark, but that's fine.
4th team foul. They're checking to make sure. DiVincenzo inbounds it to Robinson. Back to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo, and he got foul on Mitchell Robinson. Excuse me, foul on Donovan Mitchell on Mitchell Robinson.
Try to say that 3
Robinson's
times.
got to shoot free throws. Mitchell Robinson hits the first one.
Let's go, Mitch. Come on, Cookie Monster.
Whole crowd, the whole garden went silent, man. Robinson. Shorts the second one. 2-point game. Knicks down 2 here. 2:30 here left. Mitchell pulls up a 3 and hits it. Back to a 5-point game. Brunson gets it over to Randall. Back to Brunson. Brunson kicks it out. DiVincenzo for 3. No good. Mitchell to rebound. Mitchell over to Niang. Niang back to Mitchell. Mitchell for 3. Short, gets his own rebound and gets the layup. Knicks have got to play tougher than that. And they push the lead back up to 7.
Still time here, 2:02, but down by 7. Donovan Mitchell looking personal to try to wrap up this game himself, trying to close it out himself. I know he hasn't given us anything on offense, but do you contemplate bringing Grimes in?
DiVincenzo has been playing great defense, but that was a slip up right there that I don't see Grimes making with that last 3-pointer that Mitchell had hit. I mean, do you trust Grimes late quarter?
Defensively, yes, and but
I wouldn't
then
even
who's
say that defensively all the time because he's been making some key mistakes here and there as of late. And this started really from last year. He's been fouling when he hasn't been supposed to, turning the ball over when he hasn't been supposed to.
Damn, you kind of want to see this kid do that. You know, that's why you got a lot of. That's a tough one because he's the reason. He was a big component on why you didn't want to make a trade for Mitchell out there. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. There's plenty of time here. Let's get through this game here before we start dissecting even more.
Yep, as Brunson has the ball. Brunson driving. Tough jumper, no good, but quickly gets the rebound. Quickly. Floater, no good. Mitchell Robinson. Foul against the Cavs. Knicks shooting a lot of short shots in this fourth quarter here.
A little fatigue.
Shorts the first one. Misses both. Brunson. Good. Brunson gets the offensive putback. 5-point game.
Needed that.
Yep. 1:35 here left. It's Mitchell driving. Mitchell kicks it out. Okoro now kicks it out to Niang. Niang to Levert. Levert defended by Mitchell Robinson. Levert driving. Blocked by Robinson. Randall to rebound. Randall pushes it ahead to Quickly. Quickly driving. Layup. Misses. Mitchell to rebound. They kick it out to Levert. Levert for 3. And that's good. Back to an 8-point game with a minute left here. Brunson. Get it to Randall. Over to Brunson. Brunson quickly drive in, pivot in, gets it to DiVincenzo, and he got fouled.
Just think how big that swing was. We're quickly missing that layup. You would have been down by 3.
DiVincenzo hits the first free throw. Misses the second one. Niang with the rebound. LeVert. And there's a foul. First in the last 2 minutes.
That was a ball too. That wasn't even a foul on Mitchell Robinson. He knocked the ball out.
Mobley inbounds it to Niang. Get it to LeVert. And, Mobley gets the layup. $89-80. Brunson gets fouled.
Why did they get a tech? Someone got a tech here? How the hell are they going to keep giving the Knicks points with the clock off?
Some referee got to hit their parlay, right?
Oh, no technical. I thought the podcast said technical, but no.
Brunson hits the first free throw.
No, Jose, the Knicks were a favorite.
No, the point spread. Misses the last one. And there's a jump ball between. Oh, there's a foul and timeout by JB Bickerstaff.
Gotta hit your free throws, make it a 6-point game. 2 possession, and your Knicks still had a timeout. You had to hit free throws.
No, they that's a. I'm not even gonna lie. That's a thing where I'm realizing maybe it's just a feel of a game type thing where it's like we feel we have the better rebounder. So if we miss the second one, that second free throw essentially will end up counting for more than an actual free throw will.
You're looking for a 3-point play out of that
Yeah.
missed free throw. I know what you mean. There's nothing to be really stunned. It's just this is a team that's going on a back-to-back. It's not like they, no RJ Barrett tonight.
That's the
Randall's playing on quicksand, not there. Doesn't got NBA legs, but the rest of the team is is battling. Also, Karis LeVert returned back for the Cavaliers, where they added an extra spark off the bench. You know, and it's still a two. You know, you can say a three possession game at best here. You know, some free throws there and there. Still 29.3 seconds. Would the Knicks still have a timeout? I mean, we'll see.
So Mobley gets it to, and that should have been all ball.
Oh yeah, these officials will call anything foul because they know they're trying to go for being aggressive, even if it's all ball. It could be a blatant all ball, and they'll still call it foul.
Niang to the line. Hits the first one.
Yeah, pretty much gonna do it there.
Yep. Niang hits both free throws. Back to a 9-point game. Brunson draws the foul. Bucket won't go.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, he took off 4 seconds.
Oh, he got fouled. I thought he didn't miss the shot. Period. Yeah. I mean, still Knicks are battling here. They're battling. They haven't totally put the white flag, but
Oh, man. They are taking forever with these late game free throws. And Brunson hits the first one. Always take forever with these late game free throws. Brunson hits the second one. How many timeouts do Cavaliers have?
it's true. They've used a lot of timeouts. This got to be their final. It's a 7-point game. 2 possession. No, I know 3 possession game. Not a 3 possession game.
3 possession game, yeah.
Here's the thing. Again, there's no excuses. The Cavaliers went here to Madison Square Garden and trying to win this game here. They're 21 seconds. One thing I had to give is, of course, no RJ Barrett. Randall did not play well, but I got to give Bickerstaff a kudos. So give him his flowers. He made a change in the lineup with Niang starting over Wade. And Niang, tenacity, he's nothing to write home about, but what he gave and what Randall resisted or whatever, it kind of like Niang outplayed Randall.
I disagree
hate to
with
say
that
it.
completely.
Niang has been the best, moving around, running around, moving. He's more stational. There's more motion with him. Randall felt like he's flat.
Yeah, but I don't think he outplayed Randall. I disagree with that. As Mobley
At the end of the game, we'll look at
they
the
get it
plus
to
minus.
and foul by Brunson.
Brunson looks tired. You got that look of him tired.
It's the first one, 92 to 84. Both free throws. They inbounded quickly to Brunson. Brunson over to Randall. Randall driving over to Robinson. And Robinson's fouled. Robinson hits the first one.
This is the longest 30 seconds in the history of 30 seconds. Holy moly. It's going to be 11 o'clock already by the time this 30 seconds are over.
Robinson hits both free throws. Mitchell gets fouled.
They're prolonging this. They're really prolonging this here.
Tibbs will do it. He's a maniac. Mitchell hits the first free throw. Back to a 9-point game. 9 seconds left.
Yo, Ty Jerome looked like he's
got it.
Like a hobo from the street. Holy crap.
And that's the end of the game.
Yay! But Ty Jones put on I like what David Stern had. You got to wear a suit. You got to get dressed up if you're going to be on the sideline as a player. But Ty Jerome looked like a damn bum sitting there with a regular white Hanes shirt with a hooded sweater. Yo, you guys are millionaires, man. Y'all gotta. I understand millionaires dress up like that at times too, but you're representing a organization, a brand. You out there looking like a hobo. Ugh.
I mean, it depends on like if he warmed up and then changed to regular clothes. But then again, if he just came in regular clothes, then yeah.
Sterling wouldn't allow that.
Stern would have never allowed that.
Stern don't allow that. You had to be the coaches had to be in suits. Everyone had to be dressed up.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think coaches should be allowed to wear the sweatsuits.
I agree because they're the head coach and they're running out. I agree.
Just as much as the referee sometimes with them having, hey, I want this, I want that. And they'll sometimes, just be running up and things of that nature. Plus, a lot of these coaches are older. Like, I'm not going to lie. The first time Tibbs was in a sweatsuit and I saw it, I'm like, he belongs in that. He's old. That's it for him. He probably had 5 suits. And he said, I always got to get 2 of them washed up and prepped and ready for, the next night.
They get sponsored with that because I remember when the great Pat Riley was head coach of the Knicks, he had Armani suits, and then they went to Tommy Hilfiger for Don Nelson. Like, why really?
How many commercials Tibbs is doing for suits?
He's doing none because he doesn't do suits.
You don't. So, like, at what point did you ever think he was gonna get an endorsement for a suit?
No, but I know. But they usually, that's just different. I guess call me old fashioned with the NBA with the head coach because it makes you look like an authoritative figure. He's in the suit. No, he's the suit. But it is what it. But I'm talking about the NBA players. I mean, they damn, you gotta at least look. You know,
Presentable.
they need a class. They need to take a class from Rey Mysterio. He should be the
Yeah.
dress coordinator. He should be the dress coordinator of the NBA.
Nah,
Talk
Ray,
about
Ray,
drip.
Ray, yeah.
Talk
Ray
about
puts his
drip.
bag on, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the Knicks lose this one here. They split the home and home series. Game one of the NBA season tournament will be this Friday. We're all anticipating to see what that looks like. What is that going to be? And of course, we can't wait to see what that. They're going to go on the road to Milwaukee against the Bucks, who took it on the chin as well. They lost this game. Um, they lost their game as well tonight. For the Knicks, hopefully RJ Barrett's knee soreness is just a precautionary situation. He'll come back better than ever on Friday. We shall see. We shall see there. Um, and yeah, I got no other thoughts here other than the Cavaliers played a little more desperate. You don't want to. They were on a 3-game losing streak, so they didn't want to have a 4-game losing streak the season, and they just came out there. I thought again the Wade decision for they're putting Strutz ahead of Wade in the starting lineup. That was a big help, and not putting Levert. You could easily win with Levert in the starting lineup and holding him off the bench. That was a smart move for Bernie Bickerstaff. That's knowing his team at the moment, and that was a smart move for him that worked out in his favor. I wish the Knicks would have exploited more of Mitchell Robinson down low. And they did. They had a lot of success in the paint, but for some reason they just didn't continue to attack that. And kudos to the Cavaliers for clogging that and taking that away from the Knicks and changing. But again, Randall needs to step up. This is only game 5. Again, we got the 10 game to see where Randall is, and if he doesn't shape up, then we know he's having one of those down years.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, he's just got to shape up. I thought this was a bad Randall game all in all. And in the game where RJ Barrett was down, I know the Celtics game, we said it before where Quickly and RJ stepped up, but we needed Brunson and Randall to step up. Well, tonight you had no RJ. It wasn't even like he had a bad game. He wasn't there. So you absolutely needed Randall to step up. And the night where we needed him tonight, he was ghost.
Well, at least for RJ Barrett, he was wearing his Halloween costume a day late. He was a John Cena fan. You can't see him, so he was on the court.
See, it was so bad I didn't even wear my RJ jersey because I just knew. I knew.
With that said, man, we want to thank everyone again. Thanks for everyone joining us to watch along. Thank you for those that popped in and said hello. From we had Jay Boogie, we had Chris Woodward, we had all the others. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for checking in. Buddha Namaste, Jose Melo, Darnell Davis, Johnny Davis, of course, Mr. Knicks 100 AGM, and everyone that joined us. We appreciate seeing every one of you guys. You make this stream bring smiles to our faces, and of course we love this team from the NYC. And guys, we'll see you. Enjoy. We're getting closer to Friday. That's all we got to say. Have a good one. May the sports be with you, and may the Knicks be with you. We'll see you next time. Peace out.